Welcome. Today, we're diving deep into an exciting topic that represent two of the most important aspects of your life. These pursuits and achievements are at some point the ultimate goals most of us desire. That being love and business. In a tech-driven, globalized world where technology has bridged continents, finding a soulmate and building a thriving business, or developing a career path rather domestically or across borders, it is easier than ever before due to technology of emerging global economy. Whether you're in the Western Hemisphere, from America, Canada, the UK, Italy, or Australia, looking for a life partner in places such as South America, Asia, Eastern Europe, Caribbean islands, or any location in the world, it's time to let your journey begin by expanding your options with the help of our Connect and Build platform. Now imagine life beyond mere curiosity about dating women or men from other parts of the world, or how international business opportunities could profit you with new markets of AI, robotics, digital assets market such as cryptocurrencies. Technology has created growth and modern developments across the globe in first, second, and even third world countries. This video will provide a blueprint of how you fit into mankind's greatest wealth exchange and advancements in history. Let's turn your dreams into a reality. Focus. And quiet your thoughts while letting this statement resonate. With the gift of life you have been given, to the victors belong the spoils. This idiom is the key to what dreams are made of. Unlocking this statement, those whom have the courage, motivation, and use their time for careful planning and preparation are entitled to the advantages, benefits, and rewards of a life lived without borders or limits. Visualize yourself attaining true wealth fiscally and beyond mere money, where love with the right agreeable partner is a reality, and the passion and purpose of business endeavors you value most are achieved. You may or may not become a billionaire, but you will achieve being the richest man or woman in your private world of existence, and that's truly all that really matters. Let's uncover what a planet with 8 billion people can offer as it shrinks and consolidates due to technology. That great idea you have can now be marketed to billions of people versus the 100,000 or less people in your local area. But first, we'll talk about finding love internationally. What to consider when seeking a partner that has shared values, similar interest, and goals that match. Before you find that mate, we suggest you further research the customs of each country you have in mind before selecting a destination. The goal is to find a location that lines up with your values, desires, and let our advice help shape the best purpose of that location. Therefore, knowing your audience within that country you choose, and its various regions of where you will seek to find a befitting mate, is the difference between facts versus fiction. We will share with you some of our top locations based on our insight. Our research of desired characteristics we have uncovered from those looking for love and romance equates into the right type of partner for you. These summaries include a location with a standard of living you will appreciate, to be known as an oasis that you will call home. Next, we'll dive into the business side, building a global career or business that aligns with your talents and desired lifestyle. We will examine how that country and its various cities within are a good fit for what you do best. Attention to details is how we connect and build our information for you. Even if it's just something as simple as having a good internet connection for your online business, we recognize that is vital information. Lastly, we'll see how love and business can intersect in unique ways in today's world. Remember, the right partner can help build your dynasty while making the journey an enjoyable experience. Unfortunately, the wrong romantic connections has brought down empires. So pay close attention to what actually our connect and build definition of attractive is really all about. Let's begin with desired qualities in a partner. Many people today are looking for a partner with traditional values, with hopefully some notable educational achievements, someone who embodies femininity or masculinity in a balanced manner, that is agreeable, and down-to-earth person. This is about finding someone with a strong sense of morality, possibly Christian values with a sense of humor of good character, versus someone who is primarily materialistic and focused on financial benefits in exchange for physical desires, also known as a gold digger in some circles. The goal is to consider those potential mates who appreciate simplicity with shared goals, someone that values being a team player in joining forces with what you have to offer, with the intent to combine your collective various talents, working together in concert to create a perfect symphony of growth. The question looms, why in international relationships? Here's some valid reasons. Why to look internationally? Often, people seek partners in different parts of the world due to differences in cultural expectations around relationships. South America and Asia, for example, have a long-standing reputation for prioritizing family, loyalty, and partnership values that some in Western countries find attractive. Also, these potential partners have insight to what you can bring to the table in business based on your background, dreams, and goals to create a profitable business that their country will receive well due to needed advancements and desires of that culture to grow. Let's begin the work of choosing a country or region to find love. Here are a few key countries where men and women often seek compatible partners. South American countries like Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina, as well as Asian countries like the Philippines, Thailand, and Japan, are known for their family-centered values and strong community bonds. Before you approach the vast dating market, take some time to uncover what a consultant or dating service can offer you. Social media and various podcast and professional services has opened up a bevy of choices in identifying like-minded mates. Also, when you travel to various countries, choose places where desirable people may frequent. Uncover the best areas of town and find a restaurant that not only has a great menu, put an atmosphere that is pleasing to people that appreciate the finer things in life. Also, foreign countries present language barriers, which could be an advantage if you go to the universities and take a language class. In fact, in some countries, signing up for a year of classes qualifies you for a visa for that year. It's a good investment, and you will be surrounded by many of the right people to date. Also, hobbies can place you at the right place at the right times. For instance, salsa lessons is the start of holding that person in your arms that could be the right life partner to dance the night away with. Tennis and golf are international sports that lessons are given worldwide. Go to the country club and become better at something you already do or want to learn. Before you travel, also look into conventions that interest you. It could be in the fashion industry where new lines of international clothes are on display, or a runway show where local models are the best part of what you see. Maybe sports or fashions is simply not interesting to you. How about a tech convention? Why not go where business could intersect with someone like-minded to love? The options are endless if you plan your trip with these key factors in mind. Also, don't be overwhelmed with language barriers, as we have included in the descriptions below various technologies that will provide you the advantages of a diplomat at a United Nations meeting. Be optimistic and assertive, as you only live once, so invite out anyone you choose. Go out on some quality dates and narrow your choices down using the wisdom of our Connect and Build podcast. We have some videos that will help you create a criteria to live by until you find that perfect person. Here's a bonus tip before you select Mrs. or Mr. Right. Most countries have an event designated night at a location where foreigners meet the locals interested in international love affairs. Find out when and where that takes place and go where you are celebrated. Once a suitable partner is uncovered, the decision to live in one partner's country, your country, or move together to a third-party location is to be considered based on key factors of cost of living, career plans, education for kids if desired. Becoming a digital nomad or homesteaders in a foreign land is a unique choice for each couple. To reiterate, take the time to consider key factors like the desire for children, finances, career, safety, and the cost of living to guide the best choice. Overall quality of life should be considered when making a final decision. Understanding cultural expectations is essential also. Many countries in South America and Asia have distinct values around gender roles, family duties, and partnership dynamics, which can either align or differ greatly from Western expectations and your current values and those values you seek out. But before we venture beyond finding love, keep in mind that your ideal partner could be in the country, state, province, or city in which you live. Using social media, dating apps, or attending the right functions may be all it takes to find that romance you seek. Look beyond your immediate neighborhood as different economic classes or various demographic of choices of people change based on specific locations. In some cases, using the United States as an example, domestic travel or relocating may be what it takes to find that special someone. For men, it may be Atlanta, Georgia; for women, Dallas, Texas. Regardless of where the right match is found, the world is your oyster with a high-value pearl inside, when you take some well-thought-out action. Once you have found that domestic like-minded mate in your own neighborhood, city, or country, in keeping all option available, relocating to another country to live as a team could be a strategic and refreshing choice for many reasons beyond seeking out a mate, but more about business opportunities, lower cost of living, and overall quality of life of what another country could offer. Therefore, keep an open mind with a global mindset. Now let's discuss the business opportunities in a global economy. Let's begin with examining the various ways of accomplishing a global business, beginning with staying in your country and developing your online business first, before a second option of relocating to another country. The third option many select is dual citizenship. Multiple visas is a solid strategy until the advantages of making a particular country your home that doesn't require travel beyond vacation. With that being stated, technology has helped overcome language barriers with translators on your mobile phone, AI translation, and other devices that do the work for you. Although, online, job opportunities for bilingual individuals present a major advantage to all emerging career markets. Therefore, take the time to learn another language if for no other reason, but to communicate with the natives in the country where you may reside or do business. With globalization and the expansion of remote work, bilingual skills are in higher demand than ever before in the history of mankind. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and LinkedIn have thousands of opportunities for jobs that need language skills in English, Spanish, Mandarin, and more. Positions in customer support, translation, and marketing offer a fiscal reward fit for a king or queen. Also, ask yourself, who does the president of a major corporation need as a personal assistant when doing business abroad? Someone that fluently speaks the language where business is being done. This could be you. What better way to network with the leadership of a major company? Let's discuss an often overlooked option for earning wages overseas. What would be an average salary if you are in countries such as America? Being a contracted worker for Western Hemisphere countries, you can pursue the same career path in another country being paid, for example, in US dollars, that could be worth 5 times the value in another country based on the exchange rate of the dollar. Contracted workers are hired on military bases overseas. They also work with Western countries operating in another country, or contracted by the companies in that country needing your skills. Often, you get paid more than you would if you worked the same job in your country. Therefore, take the time to search for the job listings in being a contracted worker across borders. Online jobs are also in high demand. Here are 6 of the most popular positions in 2025 with starting salaries of $50K to $120K a year. These are Western Hemisphere. Salaries first position. Data entry. Next beta reader. How about AI virtual assistant or remote search analyst? Keeping in natural and organic social media specialist. And let's not forget about money. How about a crypto of finance writer? You can study and report on the digital money market while making strategic investments with the information you obtain. The bonus is most of these positions require no experience. The other option is once you decide that being your own boss is desired, remember the internet connects the world. Therefore, starting an online business of your own provides flexibility and potential profits from billions of users. If you're looking to start a business, think about services that can be operated entirely online, such as consulting, virtual assisting, digital marketing, or e-commerce. Online businesses allow you the flexibility to work from anywhere, an essential perk if you're considering an international relationship. You are not alone in your quest, therefore leverage AI technologies to make the journey easier in providing business services and sourced information in seconds. Artificial intelligence and automation are reshaping the global job market. To mention a few more options, AI provides enormous opportunities in content creation, customer service, and even personal assistance. Businesses involving media, tech services, or e-commerce can all integrate AI for greater efficiency. Therefore, make AI your best friend by integrating it into how you do business daily. Another technology to consider is the growth in robotics and other emerging markets. Let us first focus on exploring robotics. Countries like Japan and Germany are leaders in robotics, and as the technology advances, the demand for experts and specialists is growing worldwide. If you're tech-savvy, these are great fields to consider for a long-term career. In fact, many of the career opportunities do not require a college education. 6 months to 2 years of training can result in a 6-figure job that offers you the ability to travel the world. Therefore, the country you make home could be one with a cost of living and quality of life that allows you live a life stress-free. It's been once stated that money makes the world go around. But let's examine that deeper than merely a business move or career choice. As the world turns, so does the advances in currencies, as we are no longer in the Stone Ages, or trading goods and services in a bartering system. Consider what will occur when fiat currencies find their way to a demise in a digital age, where more accurate means of exchange is logical. Digital assets, such as crypto, are the futures of currency, like it or not. As we witnessed the euro-dollar unify many countries' buying power, so we'll live to see the world trade in digital assets that are quicker to transfer internationally and more secure to protect and account for. We're seeing the greatest wealth exchange in history due to the shift from fiat currency to digital assets. Countries such as El Salvador and Malta have taken progressive steps in adopting cryptocurrency, while others are developing frameworks for digital money. This opens up massive investment and business opportunities for those interested in a tech-savvy financial future. Now that we have independently discussed two of the most major factors in anyone's life for the pursuit of happiness, now let's discover how to combine love and business in a global landscape. How about starting with how technology bridges international relationships? Technology has made it easier than ever to connect, even across continents. Apps like WhatsApp, Skype, and social media platforms allow people to connect in meaningful ways, building relationships despite distance at very low cost. Advances in language translation tools mean that a language barrier is no longer a deal breaker. You can communicate and understand each other's culture more effectively than ever. Furthermore, the world is a short flight away with less expensive travel and relaxed visa conditions to make room for the pioneering digital nomads. With more airlines operating globally and prices lowering, international travel is certainly more accessible. For those pursuing international love, understanding visa requirements and options for digital nomads is important, as some countries offer long-stay visas or specific options for remote workers. Now that you have achieved a 21st century world offering AI technology as a reality, not in theory, and you have created a global business or found that international position with the partner you always dreamed of, building a life together across borders is made easy with a few clicks of a button. Your Airbnb and flight is booked to set ground in new soil or sand. For international couples, balancing life between countries or even being world citizens has become increasingly feasible. With online work, lower travel costs, and supportive visa programs, you can create a life that lets you experience multiple cultures, combining both love and career growth. The new era of love and business is why you are learning from the Connect and Build podcast broadcasted globally. Wealth of culture and international love is an intelligent, forward-thinking person's decision, not a mail-order shot in the dark. When you find a partner from another culture, you're not just finding love, you're opening the door to a new way of seeing, enjoying, and living based on what the world has to offer. You get to experience another culture's food, traditions, and lifestyle, enriching your life in countless ways. Achieving dreams. Together. Thanks to technology, international couples today can live out dreams they may never have been thought possible. Whether you decide to settle in a particular country, travel between multiple places, or become digital nomads, the combination of love and business lets you live a truly global life experience. Once upon a time, retirement to a tropical location was the primary reason to relocate to another country. It's a great option now for all ages. America ranks 34th for healthcare, Colombia 22nd. You decide. In today's world, love and business go hand in hand across borders. With technology, you're not limited by geography when it comes to finding your ideal partner or building a career. Embracing the international lifestyle allows you to blend the best of both worlds, creating a fulfilling life that transcends borders. Connect and Build. Podcast is designed to inspire you to pursue international romance and expand your business endeavors across borders. As we do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We would love to hear your stories and ideas on creating a life filled with success and love. Here is more information to consider.